So, what did you think of the debate last night?
It was interesting. I was particularly struck by the discussion about the missing migrant children. It seemed like a very heated topic.
Absolutely. And there are a lot of reasons why children might not have appeared for hearings or received a notice in the first place. They might not have started removal proceedings yet, or the notice might have been sent to the wrong address. There are a lot of factors at play.
It's a complex issue, and it's easy to see how it could be misrepresented. It's important to look at the facts and not just jump to conclusions.
I agree. It's important to be critical of the information we're presented with and to seek out different perspectives. It's not always as simple as it seems.
I think that's a good lesson to take away from this. It's important to be informed and to think critically about the information we consume.
Absolutely. And it's important to remember that these are real people, children who have gone through a lot. We need to approach this issue with compassion and understanding.
I couldn't agree more. It's important to remember the human element in all of this.
Well, I'm glad we had this conversation. It's important to talk about these issues and to be informed about what's happening in the world.
Me too. It's important to stay engaged and to be critical thinkers.
Yes, it was. Vance made a pretty strong claim about the Biden administration losing hundreds of thousands of children. He said that the Department of Homeland Security had effectively lost 320,000 children.
That's a shocking number. I was surprised to hear that.
I was too. But when I looked into it, I found that the claim is a bit misleading. It's based on a report from the Department of Homeland Security's Office of the Inspector General, which found that ICE had failed to consistently monitor the location and status of unaccompanied migrant children after they were released from federal custody.
So, it's not that the children are actually missing, but that the government doesn't have a good track of where they are?
Exactly. The report found that over 291,000 children hadn't received a notice to appear in court as of May 2024, and over 32,000 children received a notice but didn't show up for their hearings. But that doesn't mean they're lost. It just means that the government doesn't have a complete record of their whereabouts.
That makes sense. It's easy to see how communication breakdowns and bureaucratic issues could lead to incomplete records.
Right. And it's important to remember that this period includes time when Trump was president. The report covers October 2018 to September 2023, so it's not solely a Biden administration issue.
That's a good point. It seems like both administrations have struggled with this issue.